Some TV, the pulse of the nation.
In today's digital age, staying ahead of the curve is crucial for success. Taraba Business School is committed to empowering the next generation of leaders with the skills they need to thrive. We present you our special computer training exclusively designed for SS3 and JSS3 graduates. Our comprehensive program covers a wide range of topics, including Microsoft Word, master the art of document creation and editing, unlock the power of data analysis and visualization, Microsoft Access, learn to manage and analyze database, Microsoft PowerPoint, create stunning presentations that captivate audiences, graphic design using Taraba Raw, unleash your creativity and design skills, Photoshop, enhance your image editing skills and create stunning visuals, programming using web design, build dynamic website and web applications, database development, learn to design and manage databases, UI/UX design, create user-friendly and intuitive interfaces. At the Taraba Business School, we believe in creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Our experienced instructors will guide you every step of the way, providing you with hands-on training and mentorship. Don't miss this opportunity to gain a competitive edge. Contact us today to learn more about our program and register for the next session. Call 080-6026-9140, 070-6342-8464 or 090-1010-8844 between 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Mondays to Fridays. Taraba Business School, creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Join us today and unlock your full potential. Taraba Business School, opposite Civil Service Commission, Hamarua Way, Jalingo, Taraba State. Empower yourself with the skills of the future. Register now.
Hi dear Some TV firm, welcome to what's trending on Some TV. And as you all know, today is a wonderful Tuesday evening. I hope everyone has a wonderful day at work today. For today, I'm going to be your host for this wonderful program on Some TV What's Trending. I'm by name Teresa Yubaduse, aka Tessie Stone, and today I'm with my co-presenter in the building here with me in place of Fatimama, aka the Capacity Lady. Thank you so much for having me. You're looking so sweet with all your red. You know, today's not Valentine, but it's my birthday month and you are repping Val already.
Thank you very much.
So thank you so much for coming to today's show and nice having you with me here in the studio.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is another wonderful episode of What's Trending on Some TV that we get to gist, we get to interact together, and there'll be a number displayed on the screen where you can call in and air out your own opinion. You can send in SMS, you can check in our page on Facebook at Some TV and on YouTube at Some TV Live. You can also drop your comment in on our Facebook page, and we're so going to read it out and send a big shout out to you. Thank you so much for joining us today. And all right, ladies and gentlemen, let's dive into the story for today. My first trend goes this way. Man weeps after girlfriend vanished with his car and ignores calls. A Nigerian man broke down in tears after returning from abroad to discover that his girlfriend had vanished with his car and refused to answer his calls, leaving him distressed and confused. The emotion scene was shared in a post on a popular social media platform X, formerly Twitter, uploaded a video of a man lamenting his ordeal. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's watch this video and hear from this man.
This is my house. I just make video, make when I know what's in the happen. I been in Nigeria since 2 days now. I don't think my girlfriend say they come back. This girl has not been picking my calls. She has not been picking my calls, and my car is not in my house. The worst part be said throughout yesterday, if I track the car where the car dey, if we begin go, they go off tracker, we go lose access to the tracker. I go entry. I go do entry tomorrow. This girl is not picking my call. Her name is Jessica. I will put her picture, my car plate number, this video. She's not picking my call. She's not picking my call. I know why I not tell her. Say they come back Nigeria. I know why I not tell her. She no dey my house. My car no dey my house. I just say make I let una know. Now just 2 days I come back. Her name na Jessica. I go put her picture for this video. I've been to Nigeria since 2 days now. She's not picking my call. My car no dey my house. I just dey talk am now. Make social media sabi. Because if he enter another thing, I never even reach 48 hours when I come back Nigeria. I come back Nigeria just barely 2 days ago. I've been calling her. She's not picking my call. I say make I just let una know wetin dey go on. This girl no dey pick my call. This girl na answer call. This girl na answer call. No wahala.
Wow, I really don't know what to tell this man. And this is where they say, fear woman. Ladies are something else nowadays. So now the question is it that this guy don't have family members? Don't he have a brother or sister or someone that will take care of his properties while he's in abroad? All right, ladies and gentlemen, be part of our trend. There's a number displayed, and you can also share your comment and your own opinion on our Facebook page. But for now, let me hear from my guest with me in the studio this evening. All right, Capacity, the floor is open for you.
Thank you very much for this opportunity to be here. First of all, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know from how to start. But it's a pity for the guy to trust his girlfriend enough with his property and everything and end up disappointing him. Is a very sad one. And secondly, as a guy, if you're dating a lady, you should know the kind of woman you're going out with. Because ladies nowadays are hungry lions. They just want to eat your money and just leave you alone. So, since she's not picking his calls and she's nowhere to be found, I don't know what to say about this, but he should just calm down and accept the fact that, yes, it is what it is. Because there's nothing he can do about it now. Unless if the properties are very important, that important for him, then he should report the case to the police station. Then I think that's the way forward. Report the case to the police station. Then know the kind of woman you go out with. Because it's not easy now at this. So sorry for the act that just happened to the young man.
Wow. Thank you so much for that wonderful comment. But I know ladies should just, I don't know ladies' problem. Okay, you finally found someone that trusts you, love you. Instead of him trusting his family members, he decided to entrust you with his properties, in fact, everything. And this is how you pay him back. That lady, seriously, she deserves a big punishment because what she's doing right now is not worth doing. All right, let's see what our netizens are saying about this. At NZN said, is he crying because of his car or his girlfriend? Okay, we can't tell. Maybe he's thinking of the car.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Because I don't think it's that girlfriend. Because she's not even responding.
Yes, for her not to pick up the call, maybe he might be worried for both. Because maybe he trusts this lady enough to say she can't do this to him. So he might say something is wrong somewhere that this lady should not pick my call for this. So you should better report the case to the police. So even if she's missing, they should find her. Or what is the problem? They should get to know the root of the issue. They shouldn't just jump into conclusion like that. Yes.
To me, I feel maybe sometimes she carried, since he's not around now, she had a new boyfriend and she borrowed him the car. I don't know when he arrived in Nigeria and all of these things happened. So I don't feel this lady should be doing what she's doing because he has this guy, a big man, grown-up man like this, shedding tears. It's so awkward. But that's his sweat, that's his pain. Maybe he felt, I need to trust this lady because I want to test that. Some guys will say, this is a test. Because I might end up paying her bride price. And he's trying to test her to see if he's not around tomorrow, will she really hold on, or will she take care of his people and so on? But ladies, please, let's be careful out there and how we treat some men. Because some things they do is all part of test running. Because a guy would like to test you to see if you're really capable or you're really trustworthy to end his real love and devotion. All right. Another comment at Omana said, Give her small time, make she discharge her Naija boyfriend first now. Still the same thing, okay? So it's just a matter of time. But ladies, we have to be very mindful and know the kind of decision you take as a lady. Because on a normal basis, a lady that really loves someone, she should know her words, she should know the kind of things and how she does things. Because guys, and it's the same way that we'll be crying, husbands is not coming, no husbands are not coming, no man to marry me, what, blah, blah, blah. But it's still with our doing ourselves some kind of nasty things that will chase the guys away. Because you never can tell this is the real person for you or this is the person you are meant to be with. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for the first story about this guy and how this lady left with his car. She's not even responding to his call. Neither is she even picking calls to tell him her whereabouts. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to the next story I have for today. This one is really wowing because I don't know what this generation is turning into. I was going to say Gen Z's generation, but it's more than Gen Z generation because what is happening now in our society is something else. Ladies celebrate 21st birthday in robe outfit. I can imagine that. A young lady has turned social media users after appearing in an outfit made entirely from robe to celebrate her 21st birthday. The unusual outfit was spotted in a video shared on X, formerly Twitter, where the celebrant was seen wearing heavy makeup and what initially looked like a typical dress. Wow. To me, but it's just a wow. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's watch this lady and see what she's wearing on her 21st birthday.
My love, oh my God, it's our wedding day. I'm so glad I found someone to hold till eternity. We don't want you more and me too. Honeymoon far away from here. Not your grace for your love. Hey, my darling, I did for you.
Wow. No, these are countries turning to something else. I can't imagine that to be a fashion, but it's an insult to ladies. Because why would a lady, common lady, on a normal basis sell? There are some clothes that you'll be uncomfortable with. And this is a robe. Let me allow my guests in the studio to say her own mind on top of this.
Okay, I'm not surprised.
Okay.
Because, you know, all this Gen Z generation, you come online, you see some things that you yourself, you'll be like, wow, what is this? What is all this? Because I don't know what gave her the mind to do that, because some people just want to trend. And yes, she's trending. Congratulations, she's trending. That's what she wanted. And she have gotten what she wanted. But please, ladies out there, let's be mindful. Like we always tell you here that social media, they don't forget. Whatever you put out there on social media, just get to know that in the nearest future, it's going to come back to you. So what is all you using rope? Is it that there's no clothes or something?
That is a problem.
Like, look for a good dress well, dress the way you want to be addressed. So now you want a good job, you want a good husband, you want a decent husband. Is this the kind of dress you want your husband to find you? Please, let's be mindful of how we do things on social media, because it's not everything that you do, you say you want to trend. When you finish trending, that trend, it will surely pass. So please, let's try to always know how to do things on social media. It's not everything you come and be doing, you do anything, you do anyhow, you post what you want to post, you expose your body to things that are not even supposed to. Please, let's try to be mindful of what we put out there. And besides, you're aging. It's her birthday.
The worst part is just 21.
21.
So what will you do in your 22, 3, 4, 5?
I just feel maybe at that time she's going to get sense, because right now that age is shaking her head. 21st.
She don't even look like 21-year-old
you know
lady.
this Gen Z right
but
now,
you have to be.
Yeah. They are coming up. It's like they gave them fertilizer. You know these people, when they eat, they just like bread. So please be mindful of what you put out there on social media. Please, you're a lady. As a lady, you need to know how to present yourself. Don't come out anyhow and be doing anything you see online.
Maybe they feel by exposing my body, that's what will attract. Yeah, sure, the men will
Definitely it's
come.
going
Those
to
ones that
attract
will
them,
come
but
will not come with a good intention.
Intention,
That's another
exactly.
thing we should know, because a guy coming to meet you now and you half naked, do you know what is on his mind?
Yeah.
Because already from merely the way he's looking at you, he's lost in his thought already.
Exactly.
So, and yeah, you should not expect that he wants to come and tell you, I want to
Okay.
marry you. Why would I marry someone that will be dressing out
Like
naked?
that.
Someone that even
Like,
my
what
family
you
will
going to
not
teach
see.
the children?
Yes.
You get all those things. Men have them. When you see a man coming to a naked lady, is another thing entirely. Forget the fact that they are coming to say I love you, I love you.
Now you
That
find
love is
girl.
fake.
No, for my sister, yeah, you are fine because of what you're actually seeing.
Exactly.
Because that fineness, what they are seeing is beyond what you're thinking.
Yeah.
You can be a pretty lady, you can be the most beautiful girl, but just know
Have
how to
sense.
package
You know,
yourself.
some guys, there's one thing about guys, Abba. When you're a lady, yes, the beauty attracts them. But what keeps them is the sense. You don't have sense. How do you expect them to stay? Do you get? So whatever you're doing as a fine girl, you want to do this fine girl beauty stuff. Be fine, yes, but also
Do
have
it
sense.
wisely. Self. Apply wisdom as a lady.
Yeah.
Because you can't just be doing things anyhow without applying wisdom.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't just stand up, okay, like now she's just 21. And then if someone that maybe want to marry her, a guy should just come, I want to marry this girl. And seeing her like this, just 21, you start dressing half naked, and then you just pulling yourself out to the public to see your naked. Because to me, she's entirely naked, not that she's wearing something good. Because that rope, I don't think people hang clothes on it. People use it to use it for their fetcher.
She just wants to trend, and she's trending.
Yeah, she's really trending, but it's not worth doing. So ladies out there, if you're truly watching this video, no matter where you're watching us from, this is an advice for you out there. Please just know how to dress and keep yourself. It's not by exposing your body that will make a guy see your beauty. No, you don't have to expose all the parts of your body for people to say, this girl, you're cute, you're sexy, you have the body shape, all of it. No, it's not by that. But you should know how to dress. And our parents, please just try to talk some sense to the ladies, because ladies, there's this mentality of if we reach a certain stage, there's nobody that can calm us down. We just want to do whatsoever we want to do. So it's just an advice for our mommies and ladies out there. Please, our mommies, we need your prayer and your support and advice. I know a lot of ladies don't listen to parents' advice. Some just do their things the way they want to because they feel they are of age. Yes, my sister, you're of age, but be wise enough, because you're a lady. Tomorrow you'll be someone's mom. And the same thing you do to your mom, your child will do to you, because I believe this world is just a clock.
Exactly.
Because no matter what you do in this life, it will surely backfire to you. So then coming back, it's not better you just even avoid it. So your children should not even take one, because your own will be terrible. It will not look like it's your parents' own. So please, let's be very mindful. All right, let's see what our netizens are saying about this current trend right now. Godwin said, only 21st birthday, and she looks like 40 years old lady. A lot of people are sick in Ghana. Well, yeah, it's true. It's true, because she looked more matured, and someone that is looking matured, they have to behave matured. Because if you look matured, then you should have a sense of humor in you. There must be a little sense that you should know. They said even in any nonsense, there is a sense. So you must have a sense as a lady to know that, this thing I'm even doing, will I gain? Will I even be part? How will I even feel? What will people look at me? Even though you don't care about what people will say about you, is it making sense? Ask yourself that as a lady, okay? Victor said, this is a silent scream for help. Wow. How is she screaming for help? Because to me, I feel she looks very happy. She looks good. She looks happy in whatsoever she's doing. See her now, like, you have to just take a look at this lady. She's looking so tush, happily moving. To her now, she has break a record of using rope as a dress, and short gown, say, for that matter. I don't know how she left her house. I don't know if maybe she has a car from her room to where she's celebrating her birthday. I don't know, because people that will see her moving around with this should just know that maybe something is wrong with this lady upstairs. All right. Okon said, because it is well. Say too much hand ministration. No more. So it is well with you, my babe. just be careful, because a lot of comments here are just so ill-mannered things saying about this lady, and she's not watching. Daniel said, laugh out loud, make she no fit to run. So she can't run, because this thing that she's doing, her dressing self, even if something is happening, she has to start losing the rope because it's too tight on her. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now we're moving forward to our last trend for today. And the last trend for today is man laments as engineering professor failed to fix faculty generator. Wow. A Nigerian youth stares reaction after sharing a surprising experience of his university faculty of engineering. In a trending video online, the man alleged that he was at the faculty of engineering where they had a faulty generator. According to him, despite being surrounded by professors in the field, none could fix the faculty's generator when it broke down. Wow. Let's hear from the horse's mouth, ladies and gentlemen.
Universities and polytechnic, yes. One, we are not producing anything. See, faculty of engineering here, they are not producing anything. I was in this faculty some time ago when the faculty generator had issues. None of the professors of mechanical engineering, petroleum, none of them could fix it. They had to look, like my question, why is the faculty of engineering if just the power plants, the diesel power plants had faults and could not be fixed? So you can see that it's very ineffective. Unibe has about 77,000 students, of which a good number of them, the faculty of Agric. You understand? But yet, food is expensive in Benin, even inside school especially. Why? Because they are not manufacturing food. If I'm president of this country, first thing first, I'm very much concerned about practicality, functionality of institutions of learning. All schools will close by 12. I'm talking about primary and secondary school now. You close by 12. So you should go and learn work. You go to school from 7 to 12. You close by 12 and go and do something with your hands. Theory, good grades does not build a country. It's productivity that builds a country. You understand? It's when you start producing, you can start doing research to back up and make better what you're already producing. If you're not manufacturing anything, there's no need for research centers. I don't even, all the research centers in Nigeria, what are they doing? We are not solving our own problem yet. What are you researching on? My own opinion. As somebody who is still in it, but more of a realist. What is your opinion about the educational sector of this country? How effective is it in your state? Drop it below in the comment section. Thank you.
Wow. I know that, yeah, it's a normal thing to go to school and learn something. But we should know that at the same time we're in school. That is why there's industrial training, that's the IT. In school, you only get more of the theory aspect. But when you go out for your IT, that's where you get to have the practical aspect of everything you're learning. You should not expect, yes, your professors can be there, but yes, it's not everybody that, few might know, few might not know. All right, let me allow my guests in this studio to hear our own opinion about this brother that is lamented.
Wow. Like you said, the man is a professor and he can't fix his generator. Okay, it's a very, very sad one for a professor to go to school, pass through process, the MSc, the PhD, and now you're a professor and you can't fix a generator. So what is he trying to teach the people? Like you said, it's another thing to go to school. It's another thing to practice what you've learned. Because there are many doctors that out there that they have read medicine and they're not practicing their profession. They're just out there doing their lecturing job and all of that. I know of a doctor that he left his field to go to another field and be practicing something else. So I feel he shouldn't put more blame on the professor.
Okay.
He should learn what the professor is trying to teach him, rather than lamenting, saying the professor. But there are people that don't even go to school, but they can fix generators. Yeah. There are people that did not go to school, they can fix ACs, they can do. This thing is just applying wisdom in it. And him lamenting is another thing. So I feel he shouldn't blame, he shouldn't put too much blame. Like when you go for ITs, most of the people that go for ITs, you won't see them. They'll just sit down, they will not give them any work. They'll just be pressing their phone and doing all of that. You get. So please, it's normal to me. I just feel it's normal for someone to say, I studied this, and you can't be able to practice what you study. Like an English student will say, I studied English in school, but you can't speak fluent, correct English. So in all profession or in all field, there definitely you are going to find one or two people that encounter all of those things.
Wow.
So yes, that's my own comment on this story.
Oh, thank you so much for that wonderful comment and opinion there. You know, yeah, just as she said, it's not everybody that's what you study in school is where you practice, but it's advisable for you because you spent more than 5, 6, 4 years studying the course, and definitely you must bring out a result from, unless you're that kind of a student that don't just care, I'm just there to school, I don't have a say, I just want to do whatsoever I want to do. But that is not advisable. You must have learned something and understand it. And for this student, shifting blames that his professors don't know how to fix common, yeah, definitely they won't, because there are people that already put their mindset to learning that. And you as a student, you have to also put your mindset when you're out there for your IT. Because all your professors in school, yeah, they are professors, maybe by their rate of studies. Some of them have done their PhD, masters. So definitely all of this they're just like a title to them. Not that that is what they really want to in life. Because if truly they studied engineering, then they should be doing something, not lecturing. There are people that will lecture you, and then even when you're done, you go back to the field to make it more effective. So to me, I feel you don't have to complain. And as a student, you know, if you go to most IT places, when students are out for IT, you will go and see the student wondering about. Some of them will not even come. They will only come when they will tell them, your supervisor is coming to check in your logbooks. And that is not supposed to, because that is the moment. In fact, that is the part where you're supposed to put in your best, learn, and bring your head together to pick one or two. Because after that IT, my brother, you won't get it in school. You only get more of the theory than the practical in school. Unless your school has a lot of facilities for all this practical, then they will engage you guys in practical aspects a lot. But for now, I don't think that is really necessary. But as a student, do your best, give it your best, and don't shift blame to your lecturers. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for staying with us for today's trend. And you know, everything must have an end. And we've come to the end of today's trend on Some TV, the pulse of the nation. But before I go, let me appreciate my guest with me here in the studio, person of Fitimama, aka Capacity. Thank you so much for having me, and thank you so much for your wonderful opinion and your own comments on this trend for today. And let's appreciate the man behind the camera in place of Moses. Thank you so much for doing a wonderful job there. And ladies and gentlemen, do have a wonderful evening. I still remain your anchor, Teresa Yubaduse, aka Tessie Stone. Good evening.
Are you stuck in Jalingo late at night? Need a safe and reliable ride fast? Introducing Supercab, Jalingo's trusted ride-hailing service from anywhere in the city. We will pick you up right at your doorstep. Book a ride in seconds. Safe, fast and affordable. Visit www.supercab.com.ng or download the Supercab app today. Supercab, your ride, your way.